Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today I'm going to show you how you can use your keyboard and your mouse on the Nintendo Wii U. Now it does take a little bit of setting up, but if you love using your keyboard and your mouse, you might be interested in this. Now it's not going to work with every single game, it's only going to work with games that are compatible with the Wiimote and the classic controller and stuff. If the game only works with the gamepad, then obviously it's not going to work if you use a keyboard and mouse on it, because you're mimicking, for example, either a classic controller or a Wii U Pro controller. So I'm going to show you it working on Splatoon in two-player mode. So one player is going to be on the gamepad, and then the second person that would normally be using the TV with the Wii U Pro controller will, in this setup here, be using the keyboard and mouse. So to get it to work, what we need is, we basically need to be running X-Aim on a laptop or a PC. We also need Cronus Max, and we also need a Brook converter here. So what's happening is, at the moment there's nothing plugged into the Wii U. You can see there's nothing plugged into the back. This Brook converter, which is the Wii U to PS4 one, is actually communicating wirelessly with the Wii U. So as long as we're within wireless range, you don't have to have this plugged into the Wii U. You can do, but it's actually getting its power from the socket rather than the plug, so it's kind of like back to front. And then what's happening is we've got the Cronus Max there. Now, if the laptop here had 3 USB ports, then we wouldn't need a USB hub, but because this only has one full-size one, because there's a little small GPD pocket, then what's happening is, out of this hub, we've got the little wireless receiver for the mouse, I've got the wired cable for the keyboard, and I've got the little USB programming cable that goes into the programming ports at the side of the Cronus Max. And then what we're doing is, you have to set up X-Aim, so you're going to tell it where you want the inputs to be, and for example the mouse movements. So for Splatoon, I'm having this the same as a right analog stick, so this is going to be moving the camera around. I'm using this to fire the ink, I'm using this to turn into the squid, and I'm using the click in on the scroll button here to throw the bomb or whatever it's called. And then I'm just using WASD to move the character around screen, and I think I've done E for jump. But obviously you set this up however you want. If you want to use, for example, firing the ink with the spacebar, then you can do that. Or if you want to have the character moving around with the mouse instead of using WASD, then you can do that. It's completely up to you, because you set up this however you want. So all you're doing is, you're going to put the inputs in here, and then this is going to turn them into controller inputs so the Cronus Max can understand it. That's putting the controller inputs, as for example a PlayStation 4, into here, and then this is converting the PlayStation 4 controller inputs into a Wii U Pro controller, and that's what the Wii U will understand. So the good thing is, if you have a certain setup that you like, you will be able to change it game to game, and you can save it. So for example, up here now, I've just called it Keys Wii U. So you could change it, so you could have, like, for example, this could be called Splatoon, and then you could have another one for Mario Kart, etc, etc. So let me just show you a bit of Splatoon working. Right, okay, so if you have a look now, you can see when I do D, it's moving there, S is down, etc. So let's do that one there, and just do here for player 1. Right, okay, so now if you have a look, when I move the mouse, you can see that it's moving around up on screen there, up, down, left and right, and then right click is firing the ink, yeah, left click turns into a squid, and click in, can you see there? Let's just do that again. There you go. And now to move the character around, you can see I'm just doing W forward, S back, A will be left, D will be right, etc. And then E will be jump. And it seems pretty responsive. I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to do a slow motion test there. Let's do jump. But to me that feels, the same as using a Wii U Pro controller. There must be some lag involved in it going through this setup here, but it really does seem minimal to me. But then again, other people that might think it's really bad. Now apologies, because I don't play this game, so I don't actually know the controls very well at all, but hopefully you get the idea. You can see there, jump. Right, okay. But it doesn't have to be Splatoon, it can be any game that the Wii U Pro controller works on. Or also the classic controller as well. Well, I think you get the idea of it. Obviously I'm no good at this game, but you can see that it does work, and you can look around and it seems okay. It seems smooth enough there. See if I move it very slowly. To me it seems okay. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If it's helped you out, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more how-to videos. I'm also going to do a big video where I'm going to include this along with loads of other controllers as well, working on the Wii U. So keep your eye out for that. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.